I will find every last member of the Yōtei Six. And I will bring you peace. Then I will join you in death.
Ghost of Yōtei has been making waves, from trailers and gameplay clips to endless fan chatter online. But the real question is, does it truly live up to the hype? Picture this. You're wandering through snowy Japanese villages at the foot of Mount Yōtei, armed with nothing but your blade and your wits. The wind howls, snow crunches beneath your feet, and the silence is broken only by distant whispers of danger. Every shadow hides a threat. Every decision could mean death. This is Ghost of Yōtei, and today I'm sharing my honest first-time experience playing it. The game takes place in feudal Japan, near the legendary Mount Yōtei in Hokkaido. From the very beginning, the world feels both harsh and breathtaking. The story unfolds like a Japanese folktale, and that's what makes it stand out. It feels raw, grounded, and surprisingly intimate. This isn't a tale of massive wars or saving the entire land. Instead, it's about revenge, survival, and the choices that test your honor. What I really appreciated is how seamlessly the storytelling blends with the gameplay. You're never bogged down by endless cutscenes. Instead, the world itself tells the story, through the environment, through missions, and through the way characters interact with you. It feels less like you're watching a narrative and more like you're living inside a legend yourself. This is where Ghost of Yōtei really shines. One of the first things that struck me in Ghost of Yōtei wasn't just the combat, it was the world itself. The landscapes feel alive. Snowy paths winding through valleys, rivers flowing into crystal lakes, hidden hot springs steaming in the cold air, rolling hills, and the color of the sky. It's just so beautiful. Whether it's sunny, rainy, snowy, or wrapped in clouds, the world always feels fresh and different. Villages glow with lanterns, wooden bridges creak under your steps, and fields of wildflowers stretch out in every direction. Everything looks breathtakingly beautiful. And then there's Mount Yōtei, always looming in the distance, sometimes bathed in golden sunlight, sometimes lost in thick clouds. And at night, almost mystical, as if it's silently watching over everything. It's the kind of world that makes you stop mid-journey just to breathe it in, to let your eyes wander across the horizon. And no matter how many screenshots you take, they never quite do justice, because it's the atmosphere that truly pulls you in.
You're here too. Let's get our bearings.
The atmosphere and art direction are absolutely stunning. The game captures the diverse landscapes of Japan in a way that feels almost surreal. The music is another huge strength. It blends perfectly with the environment, sometimes calm and meditative, other times tense and dramatic, and it really deepens the immersion. The gameplay is focused and tense. Stealth mechanics keep you on edge, and every encounter feels meaningful. And the story, while short, is emotional. It doesn't waste your time with unnecessary filler, which makes it hit even harder. On the downside, some of the animations can feel stiff or clunky. Movements don't always flow as smoothly as you'd expect. Personally, I wasn't a fan of how the horse moves. The way it jumps, sits, or even lies down just feels awkward. And finally, the game is on the shorter side. At around 10 to 15 hours, some players might feel like it ends too quickly. But honestly, when the world and story are this captivating, those small flaws fade fast. So, is Ghost of Yōtei worth playing? Absolutely. As someone who has never played Ghost of Tsushima, this was my first true samurai stealth experience, and I loved it. It's not a giant open world game with endless interaction, but that's not a weakness here. It's focused, it's atmospheric, and it delivers a complete story without ever dragging on. If you're expecting a polished, big-budget cinematic blockbuster, you might be a little disappointed. But if you want a game that pulls you into its world, keeps your adrenaline running with tense stealth gameplay, and leaves you with a surreal atmosphere and a memorable story, then Ghost of Yōtei is absolutely worth your time. This felt like the right choice, and it's one I definitely recommend checking out. Focused, atmospheric, and delivering a story that stays with you. Ghost of Yōtei is definitely worth the hype. That's my review of Ghost of Yōtei. Have you played it yet? Or is it still on your wishlist? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you enjoyed this review, hit like and don't forget to subscribe for more honest game reviews and storytelling content. I'll also be uploading some Ghost of Yōtei gameplay soon, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay stealthy and stay sharp.